You are now listening to About That Business, hosted by Rom Wills. Rom Wills is an entrepreneur and personal coach who has helped people reach their fullest potential personally and professionally. Take it away, Rom.
Thank you, Marshall. Artists controlling their product. You know what? I was on Facebook and I saw this clip. It was about a rapper. And I forgot the gentleman's name. I should have wrote it down, but he represented a lot of other rappers. Now, this ain't one of those big dudes being on those award shows and it's like a household name. Just a guy. He does his thing, does small concerts. You know, instead of thinking in terms of $1 million concerts, more or less, he's thinking in terms of thousands. But the key to him is he controlled his product. Because he was getting out there. The gentleman was getting out there. God, I should have did it. But he's not the point of it. You know? The point of this whole conversation, is that he controlled his product. He didn't sell to a major label or something like that. Because during the conversation, his manager was like, yeah, this major label offered him a deal where he would get, 18% of the profit, right? 18% royalty. And it was just like, well, what about the other 82%? Where's that going? I'm going to tell you what, because on the thread where someone shared the video, I talked about my own experience in publishing. Now, when I first came out with my book, Nice Guys and Players, in 2001, I had many people wondering why I didn't try to get a major publishing deal. I had many people doing that. In fact, that was one of the few times I got in a major argument with my ex-wife. I blew up because behind my back she sent a copy of my book to a major publisher, and I really snapped at her. Because I was like, no, I'm going to control this. This is going to be my product. Because you get a lot of people, like back then, there were a lot of writers who published a book and their immediate thing was looking for that major publisher to publish their book. And that was, that's a big thing. But I'm like, they were talking about I'll get a royalty and all of that. And I remember one who did get, she got a good publishing deal. Talking about I'll never have to work again, but I haven't seen her book around. There's a lot of people, writers I met then. I don't see their books anywhere. I don't hear their names. I'm not even sure if they still in the business. Because the thing with the publishing industry, they get a cut. They give you a little bit. Now me, I was selling Nice Guys and Players for $10. That means I got $10. See, a publishing company, understand the business. They sell it. They'll sell it for $10. But see, out of that $10, I'd be lucky to get $1. Maybe not even that much. And they'll give you an advance or something. But the thing with advance is you got to make that money back. And then, even with all of that, you still the one who really got to push the book. So I'm like, well, wait a minute. I'm doing all this work, but they getting a cut. Because all they do, well, first of all, in publishing, the big thing is just marketing the book. How many book commercials do y'all see? Think about it. How many book commercials do you see? You see them once every now and then, even back then. You see, it's very rare you're going to see a book commercial. So what type of marketing you doing? And they might put an ad or something in some trade publication, publishing trade publication. Yeah, that was a mouthful. But what they really do, you still the one. They might set up some tours, but then I was like, well, wait a minute. I was able to set up tours and book signings and book club meetings and stuff anyway. I controlled it. Now, here's the thing. That was 2001. I had people looking at me funny, think I was crazy for not trying to get with a major publishing company. Fast forward to 2018, I'm still eating off of my book. Nobody else has control over it. Nobody else has control over that product. I'm not helping some publishing executive's child go to private school or pay for their Mercedes payment or pay for their mistress's apartment. All that money pays for Rom. Now, yeah, some publishing platforms get the cut. Some do. But shoot, like with my book Nice Guys and Players, people can get a copy directly from me. So I'm getting the profit from it. So, I'm just like, wow. And more artists need to be doing that. See, okay, let's get off of Rom for a second. The beauty of the internet and what you have out there now, for a little bit of cut, instead of getting like 10%, you can get 90%, 70 to 90%. Like if you have some music, you can make some music, start streaming it or something like that, boom. Or like what I'm doing with my VMO. Now I can make a simple video. I'm gonna make a simple video, talk for half an hour or an hour and a half. Upload it, boom. VMO gets their cut, a little cut, but I get most of it. I see most of that money. Then I control it. I'm going directly to the people. See, one of the things now artists can do, all they may need, at the most, they might need just a business person on their team who can market. That's the main thing. And really, marketing now with social media is so easy. It is so easy. One person with a good friend network can pass it around. Like you do a video, right? Like an artist can do like a major video. You can do videos now, really, with an iPhone. Like the technology is there. There's so much DIY out there. Do it yourself. You can make a video, a simple YouTube video, singing your song or something. It might not be like that $1 million video, $1 million mini production like major houses can do, but you can do something as long as you got a good beat, got a good hook, something. People will pass that around. They advertise for you. See, that's the thing too. You can market with videos now. You can market yourself. All you need to do is have a good message, and people will pass it around for you. Every single thumbs up puts your video in a like thing. And then when they share it, you guys, like on YouTube, you got some people, they don't even do their own videos. All they do is just like videos, and people will actually follow them just to follow their liked videos. So basically, an artist, it's so beautiful now. Artists don't have to be halfway enslaved to somebody. They control their product. Because even now, if you look at like these major artists when they died, Michael Jackson, Prince, there's major fight over their product. That's some crazy thing. And Prince, when he was alive, what did he do? He actually was like, he didn't even call himself Prince. He just called himself, just had a symbol. Actually said he was a slave. He called it. But the beauty of it is now you can control your product, really. It's set up that way. And you even got companies like Amazon. They set it up. They just want their cut for selling the shit for you. Excuse my French, but they just want their cut. And the cut ain't major. They say, shoot, you can keep most of that money. Just give us a little bit. And they make their money because, shoot, you get 1,000 people who buy your stuff. Shoot, even if Amazon get $1 off of it, that's still $1,000. And if they got 1 million people, they got 1 million artists and stuff, just selling an average, shoot, they get paid. And that's why, a lot of platforms now, that's kind of a business model for the platforms, just providing a platform, In fact, that's going to be my next video for y'all, because that's a business idea. But now, you know what? That's the beauty. I mean, it's a great time for artists, creative types now. This is a great time. Or sometimes you might not even be an artist, because I was listening to a podcast, and depending on where you at, you can sell the podcast. You can go right to the people. We skipping over see, that's one thing that's hitting the economy too. People don't realize that a lot of these middlemen, they can't control it. So basically, you're in a position now where it's just all on your talent. You're not going through a gatekeeper who got a political agenda or religious agenda or something like that. You take it right to the people and let them decide. So that's the beauty of it, controlling that product. So anyway, right? That's it for today. I'll talk to y'all later. Let's go make that money.